What's up, guys? It's Gio, and welcome back to Push to Rank 500 in the NU tier. And in this episode, we are going to continue our push to the rank of 500. Currently, we are sitting at 1,293, and we need to get to the rank of like 1390. Yeah, 1390 to reach the top 500. We're using the same sticky web team, so let's quickly find a battle. And usually, I wouldn't be recording at midnight, but I've played a lot. Like, I've actually surprisingly played pretty well. So I'm just going to continue. He probably is troll lead Probopass, or is just here to trap steals to open up the lanes for Kabutops and this thing to sweep. But we ain't having any of that. We're going to lead Leavanny, because Leavanny is actually pretty cool, and Leavanny gets up webs, which actually hurts a majority of his team. Specifically, it helps me beat Sceptile and Jinx. He leads Pangoro, likely a parting shot lead. I'm just going to sticky web and see where it goes from there. He ends up subbing. This is bad. I'm just going to go for the X Scissor because I should hit him for neutral damage, and I will be able to break subs from there. But he's sub bulk up. I do outspeed him. I'm going to go for a Toxic right here and stop him from just subbing. And like it'll basically shut him down and limit his time on the field, meaning he can't set up a lot, and it'll basically stop him from winning the game. So I'm just going to go for another X Scissor right here because I really have nothing to lose. I do 21%, meaning I won't break subs, but he just knocks me out with a Crunch, which works fine by me. I think right here I can go into Magmortar and go for a Fire Blast because, to be honest, he doesn't have anything for this. Actually, he doesn't really have anything for Primate either, and he's weak to fighting. But he's probably max Sped F, max HP, to be honest. I'm just going to go into Magmortar, though, because Magmortar is much more expendable on my end, because I have other things that beat Sceptile. He ends up going out into Altaria right here, which is fine. Like, you know, it's not going to kill me if this thing starts. I'm actually not sure what it's going to do. It may defog. I'm going to go into Primate right here in case this is defog. He ends up heal belling, but I'm going to go for an Ice Punch right here, because it will knock out Altaria quite easily. If he wants to stay in, so be it. He ends up going out into his Probopass right here, which gets caught in a sticky web. I hit him with a resisted hit right here, but I'm going to be able to easily knock him out with this close combat. There is no way he's going to live. As he ends up going and making a double into his Altaria, which is fine by me. I'm going to do 35%, and I'm going to go for an Ice Punch right here, because, like, I literally have nothing to lose by continually phasing him out and forcing him to take extra damage. I do end up knocking out Altaria right there, which works great in my favor, because now I have my Pokemon that benefits the most from Sticky Web out here. I believe it will OHKO. Okay, he goes into this. This is Sash. I'm going to be mildly distraught. Let's look at the base stats of Jinx, though. Jinx. Jinx has a base 35 defense. It'll go down to a close combat. Yeah, there. Ooh, there it is. So, alright, he apparently lost the speed tie right there. He goes into Kabutops. I have nothing to lose by close combating. Even if he Aqua Jets, yeah, I had nothing to lose right there from staying in. Because now I can easily just go into my Feraligatr right here and, actually, I'm just going to go into Electivire. Electivire is a much safer play because I can 100% knock this Kabutops out right here. I'm going to go for an Earthquake instead of Wild Charge because I should be able to knock Kabutops out either way, and I want to catch Bronzong on the switch because Bronzong can cause my Evire some troubles in this match. As I meant Probopass, not Bronzong, but Probopass will easily go down to that Earthquake, and I believe this forces him into his Sceptile, or he goes into Pangoro. Okay. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake regardless. It's not going to do a ton of damage, but it's going to stop him from subbing as he ends up going for the Sky Uppercut, which does a lot of damage, and that's actually pretty bad that he was able to knock me out right there. But right here, okay, I don't have Ice Punch, so Sceptile's going to be a little bit harder to deal with. I think I'm just going to go into my Gator right here, and I'm going to go for the Waterfall. If he switches into Sceptile, so be it. I'm trying to set things up to where Sneasel can clean late game, and all I need to do is to Swords Dance at any. Actually, I think after the next kill, I bring Sneasel in and I win because I just need. I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to knock his Pangoro out. I know for sure I can probably knock out his his thing, but I just want to break any potential sash right here. And I'm going to go into Mag Mortar, actually, because I really have nothing to lose by going into Mag Mortar. If he goes for the Earthquake, so be it. He ends up going for the Giga Drain, though, which works out in my favor. I'm going to go for the Focus Blast, because it is my best play. It hits Pangoro for super effective damage. It hits Kabutops for super effective damage, as he ends up going into his Kabutops, but I'm never slipping. I hit my Focus Blast. Goodbye, Kabutops. And so we're actually making some pretty good progress, because I don't think he can win in this scenario. He ends up going out into his Pangoro. As long as I hit this, I think I win. And even if I don't hit it, I think I still win. Yeah, I miss, and he ends up knocking me out with the Crunch, but that's okay, because I have the Sneasel. The Sneasel's here, and Sneasel's just going to go for a low kick. Should be able to knock Pangoro out, frankly. If it doesn't, then I'm disappointed, but I do, and he now has only his Sceptile remaining, which will go down. He knows that. He's going to end up forfeiting. We're up to 1,325, meaning we're making some good progress. We are 6 minutes in. We're going to grab another match real quick. This is a rain team, no doubt. Probably Quick Pass and Spike Stacking lead. We're going to leave Annie. He leads Armaldo. This is fine. As I'm just going to Toxic turn 1 because I should have... Okay, I missed. That's cool. And he misses Rock Blast. That was a super productive turn, guys. So I'm just going to Toxic his Armaldo. And he's Lumberry Armaldo and is going to be able to knock me out. So I do not have webs up this match. That is a problem. I can probably lose this match now. But now... Okay, that's Swift Swim. This is his Rain Setter. He has like 2 Swift Swimmers. I'm going to go into Gator right here, I think. Actually, no. Okay, so what I need to do to win the match is I need to knock out his Mantine, and then I sweep him with Gator. Because, like... Actually, I also need to weaken this, Ludicolo, but you know. That's all part of the plan. I'm going to go to Primeape right here, because Primeape will be able to knock out Armaldo with close combat. I don't think anything wants to switch. Wow, that did not knock him out. He's going to be able to knock me out right here. Wow, alright. This is going downhill fast. I'm going to go into Sneasel, though. Sneasel should be able to knock him out from this range. But you know what? I said that last time, so we will see how this goes. Also, the reason I really like Sneasel in this matchup is because it knocks off versus everything, and frankly should be able to do quite a bit of damage. I'm going to go for the Ice Punch, as that will knock him out. And these are the times where I wish I ran Sash Sneasel, but there's also a lot of benefits to not running it. He ends up going into his Volbeat right here. I'm going to go for Knockoff, because it is the best knockoff in the tier right there. And I knock off his Damp Rock. I'm not sure what he wants to do to me. I don't think these things carry Stab. I'm just going to double knockoff as he ends up staying in, which was the best play on his part, because he can come in with either one of his Swift Swimmers and knock me out, I think. Does Quillfish get Swift Swim? Data. Quill. Fish. Quillfish does get Swift Swim, so that's pretty cool. Mag Mortar is looking extraordinarily expendable in this match, so I'm going to go into Mag Mortar right now. And he ends up going for the Surf and just straight up knocking me out, which is fine. I'm going to go out of my Evire. Evire's bulk has surprised me before, but I don't think it's going to help me here. I'm going to go straight away for a Wild Charge, though. He ends up knocking me out with a Life Orb Surf, and I'm going to get swept by this Ludicolo. I suppose I can go out and Sneasel and pray Sneasel can take a hit, but, you know. Wow, he ends up... Does he realize how counterproductive, like, knockoff is on this thing? Okay, he goes for the Surf and I live. That's cool. I'm able to knock him out with the knockoff. But, you know, I'm fairly certain it's over at this point. Besides the fact that I can't touch his Mantine, and I'll have to PP stall. Okay, he ends up going out into it right now. Crit knockoff, please. Oh, he's Swift Swim. He knocked me out with the Surf. Alright, so that is going to be a pretty good game, I think. I'm just going to Swords Dance up. He air slashes, and he's probably going to flinch me. Oh no, I live. And I outspeed him now. So I need to like flinch his entire squad in order to win right now. Hopefully I'm able to do that. But this is a pretty cool team. It's just a ton of rain abusers. It's literally 5 Swift Swimmers and a Rain Setter. How reliably he can set up rain. Oh wow, I crit him. That's pretty cool. So we will see if I can actually win this match and pull through. How fast is... Okay, Quillfish gets Swift Swim. I'm just going to Earthquake. No! He's faster and he went for Explosion. That's going to be a good game. We're going to grab another match, though. We're at 13:09. We are making progress, I think. Yeah, I think, and that's what I'm really focused on. So I'm going to leave Annie right here because I see nothing on his team that removes webs, and that's going to be a big benefit to me, because having things like Sceptile slowed down is invaluable for my team. It allows me to beat it with stuff like Sneasel, and it allows me to beat it with stuff like Magmortar. So I think his biggest threat to me in this game is going to be his Gator, because Gator is always a threat, and I don't really have a defensive check too for Alligator. So I'm going to, well, like, there's only like 7 defensive checks to Gator, so I'm going to get on my webs right here as he ends up going for the head charge. Does some damage to himself, which is fine by me. I'm going to end up going for the Toxic, right, and I missed my tile. Well, this is a great start. Right here, I'm going to go into my Primeape. I outsped him, so I outsped him with Leave Annie, so I'll outspeed him with Primeape right here. I'm going to go straight away for the close combat. I lose nothing by it. I needed that Boufflant out of the way in order to free up room for me to sweep later with other Pokemon. So, I think my best win condition in this match is going to be... Primeape will actually help a lot. Primeape sweeps his team after I remove Mismagius, so that is going to be my goal. I think right here I'm going to go into my Sneasel. Because Sneasel is going to help me take on this Mismagius. Hopefully... Oh, wait. Okay, he went for a Willow. That's fine. I'm just going to knock off to get damage, because that's what I really want on Mismagius. He will be able to outspeed me and likely not... Okay, he just goes into Granbull. I'm fine. I'm just going to Swords Dance. His Weavile is already pretty much dead weight in this battle. I can't really do anything about it. Hopefully he switches out, predicting me to go into something like my Electivire or my Magmortar. And... But he ends up staying in and going for the Earthquake. So I'm just going to get off damage with an Ice Punch, frankly. Like, the fact that he burned Weavile or Sneasel really stinks, but I can't really do a whole lot about it. So I'm going to go into my Magmortar right here, and I'm going to go straight away for the HP Grass, because he is not staying in. He goes into Mismagius, though, which is a pretty good switch for him. And I'm going to go into Alligator right here. I said that kind of weird, just because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So, I'm going to go into Gator, and I'm going, because frankly, I don't think he'll Lum. I don't think he knows I'm Specs yet, although it's pretty safe to assume, okay, he Willows. But because I have the Lum, I'm going to be able to get rid of that, and I'm going to go for the Aqua Jet straight away, because wow, that Mismagius is bulky. That is really physically bulky. I'm going to Swords Dance right here, because I really need to get rid of this Mismagius. Holy crap. Because it literally walls the heck out of my team. I'm going to Swords Dance again, because I think I'm bulky enough to where I can take another hit, and then I can go for a Waterfall and do some good damage to something on his team. So that is what I end up doing. He ends up going for the Play Rough, and he gets a crit, meaning that I will only... Well, like, it probably didn't really matter that much, to be honest. He's probably just going to go out in a Sceptile. But I end up getting good damage off on the Granbull, which is what I really wanted. And now I can go into my Magmortar right here. And go straight away for the Fire Blast. I'm not going to play any games this time. Even if he wants to go into Gator, I'm fine with that. As he just ends up sacking Granbull. Okay, I'm not going to tell him that. Like, whatever. I don't have to justify my strategy to him. So he's bulky Mismagius, which is a bit unfortunate for me. No duh, like, I should have figured that with how well he took that other hit. But I'm going to be able to knock him out with this Fire Blast right here, which is great. This opens the door for Primeape. All I got to do is win with Primeape. I'm going to go into Evire right here, and I'm going to go for the HP Grass, because I don't want him going out into... Okay, he's DD. To be honest... Yeah... This is kind of a rough situation for me. I think I'm going to go for the Wild Charge. Man, it's painfully obvious that I'm going to go for the Wild Charge. But does he want to lose his boost that he already has? I'm going to Wild Charge. Yeah, that was pretty obvious, was it not? I'm going to go into Magmortar, though. Because Magmortar is pretty much dead weight at this point in the battle. We'll see what he ends up going for the Earthquake, which was a good play. I don't see any Life Orb, which stinks for me, and I'm going to go for the Earthquake. We're going to see... Actually, I will outspeed... Okay, he's Scarfed. I lost. I lost because I was being an idiot. Yeah, I'm pretty frustrated at myself for that one. You know, what are you gonna do about it? So I'm just gonna forfeit. We're gonna grab one more. It's gonna stink to render this video, but you know, it's whatever. Like, I'm fine with it. Hopefully we can win one more match without me getting completely in my head and us tanking our rating. I'm actually gonna check where our rank ended up after that last battle. We are down to 1,291, so we kind of got to win this battle, but you know, we'll hold it down. I'm going to lead Levani as he ends up leading his Liepard. I'm going to go straight away for the X Scissor, predicting the taunt, because he ends up going for the T-Wave, as that X Scissor will be more than enough to knock his Liepard out right there, and then I can just get up webs. Contrary Malamar kind of freaks me out with webs, because it immediately gets +1, so it may be like Resto Chesto, which would stink. But I don't really have a whole lot to deal with Malamar. Holy crap. Okay, so he goes out and he's turned down for what? Which, okay, I promise to never do that again. He goes out in his Quillfish and goes for T-Spikes as I end up going for my Sticky Webs. And I'm going to go for a Magic Coat right here, assuming that I don't get parried, so I can get up some Sticky Webs on some Toxic Spikes on his side of the field. And I'm just going to keep clicking Toxic Spikes, Magic Coat right here. As I now get more hazards up on his side of the field, which is amazing. Okay, there's the para. He ends up going for the Waterfall as he finally gets sick of me magic bouncing his stuff. But I'm just going to keep clicking Magic Coat. I really have no reason not to. He hasn't given me a reason not to. Like, if he goes out into Samurott, then I get a little scared. But, frankly, okay, he goes out into his Swellow right here. I'm not scared about Swellow. Swellow can knock me out, for all I care. I'm just going to go for an X Scissor. He ends up going for the U-turn. Hopefully he goes out into his Malamar right here. But he goes back into his Quillfish, which is pretty cool, I guess. Quillfish gets rid of the T-Spikes, and I end up going for an X Scissor, which does like 6. It does less than Leftovers recover. So I'm going to Magic Coat right here as he ends up going for the Waterfall. I have one last Magic Coat in me right here. Hopefully I can make something good out of it. Because all I have to do to beat him is I have to go into Evire and I have to click Wild Charge. Like, literally that is the extent of what I need to do. Actually, it'd probably be best if I use Sneasel to kind of weaken his team a little bit, soften a lot of his Pokemon up. I'm gonna go for a knockoff straight away because I want this Quillfish to not set up a ton of T-Spikes, but he ends up going for a Waterfall right here. And let's see, he has Toxic Spikes, Waterfall. I'm going to Swords Dance. I should have done that in the first place. Hopefully I can do some good damage with this knockoff right here. In before like goes for Aqua Jet or whatever. He ended up getting up another layer of T-Spikes, which may actually be better for me in the long run. He ends up going out into his Malamar right here, so Malamar is going to get absolutely bodied by this knockoff. Yeah, not sure how much the crit mattered, dude. Because frankly, Sneasel's a beast. He goes back into his turn down for what? And I'm just gonna click knockoff. I'm gonna get more damage off. If he has Aqua Jet, so be it. Because what I'm gonna do to weaken his team even more is I'm gonna go into Gator. Actually, I get one more hit off. Oh no, because he probably has Aqua Jet on this thing. But the perception that I'm jolly. Okay, he goes into this, so he's gonna outspeed me no matter what. So that's fine. But I don't know why my mind went there. Like, it's 12, it's midnight. That's why my mind went there. Hopefully he goes out into his Archeops, because Archeops would actually be pretty fun for me to set up on with Gator, because then I think I'd just straight up beat his team with +2 Waterfall, or +2 Aqua Jet. Because I know that Evire is my win condition, but I don't want it taking a ton of damage early on. So I'm going to go ahead and get poisoned, but cure my poison. And I'm going to go for a Swords Dance right here, because I don't think he's going to stay in. As he ends up missing a Stone Edge, which is even better for me, because I get to go straight away for an Aqua Jet. I will knock this Archeops out at +2. I think I get dangerously close, if not, do knock out his Swellow at +2. I get pretty close. As he ends up going for a Brave Bird, which will ensure that he goes down, and he goes out into this, which I think I win no matter what, because I'm just going to go for an Earthquake. At +2, I'm going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, I do a lot of damage. He ends up going for a Grass Knot, revealing that he is Special Life Orb. So I do have this match in the bag, so I'm glad I played one more match. I'm going to go for the Wild Charge right here, and I am able to knock him out. So that is going to be a very good game. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, as it really does help show support for stuff that I did here on the channel. Also, make sure to answer today's comment question of the video. I don't know why I said it like that, but I just did. This is going up on a Thursday morning, and I'm recording on a Saturday night. Like, there really couldn't be any bigger difference than this. Comment question of the video. Would you guys want to see me do PU after this? I'm not sure if I want to do PU. I just kind of want to get your guys' opinion on whether or not I should do it. But that would come after I do RU, so it'd be a while. But anyway, yeah. And with that, I urge you guys to subscribe if you guys are enjoying the constant content. And with that, I'll catch you on the flip-flop.